Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, star kindred spirits of our soul families of light. On this final day of this intense month of September, we have massive waves of culmination energy pouring in through today's galactic portal, as we call in our highest ascension timeline through the power of the 999 and eclipse energies to bridge heaven and earth through our sacred heart centers. Our local Solaris continues to solar flash new Earth timeline shifting creation codes, releasing 4 C-class solar flares and a trinity of M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M2.68 at 940 UTC. Gaia and all her children of the sun continue to get enveloped in Mother Gamma plasma waves of pure light, as Mother Earth was flooded with a strong geomagnetic storm through the night, reaching levels of G3 and KP6, as the northern lights of our Aurora nation reach as far south as New Mexico. Pachamama also received 2 powerful activations today on her Pacific Ring of Fire, with a magnitude 6.9 earthquake in the Philippines at 1359 UTC, and a magnitude 6.0 quake in Indonesia at 1649 UTC. Keep anchoring into the crystalline core of Gaia, your pure awareness of Buddha mind, as we rise together into the pure land of the new earth for all our good people of our Edenic paradise. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the light shift and DNA activation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Star of the Light Aura 444, Emerald Sun Activation. Solar winds have been surging charged particles, and more solar flares have also occurred. The emerald ray is the base to the blue ray starseed lineage, and the original current to Earth's crystal core. Dracos reverse these currents, which gave to the pole shift of north to south. We are shifting back to the Solar Logos Stargate alignment, which is the magnetic pole shift to the true north. No wonder people have been upside down. Thankfully, a connection of light is embarking now. The best is yet to come. Otherwise, ascension symptoms are sleepiness, soreness, headaches, heart racing, and dizziness. Light has accelerated quickly since yesterday, so center in the now. Breathe with ease. Tell your cells you are safe. From there, grounding techniques facilitate the surge of energy on your biology now. And today, from Divine Brother of the Light Jan Shears, a new plasma light overlay has now been installed. It really does not stop anymore. We may have the occasional couple of hours or a day of rest, and then we get into a new Ascension chapter. One may once again feel alienated from the 3D reality, as these new plasmic energies are available and we can tune into these at will. There is also a tone that is no humanly known tone to be heard. If our soul chose to ascend and the ego mind is reluctant, we will be pushed in not so gentle ways to move forward anyways. Our galactic friends and lightworkers on Earth are doing overtime as we keep speeding up the ascension process. Last week I got the message that I had done enough and that it was time to rest, and here we are again, moving full speed ahead. The repercussion or mirror of this is more turmoil and chaos in the disintegrating 3D matrix and its players, many of whom may be people we know or knew. Let it go. Disengage. This is not our reality anymore. All is well, we got this. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, today's oracle, the energy is starting to feel lighter. You are out of a loop. Your changes are coming. Your physical upgrades are coming. You may have hit rock bottom, but you are about to be back, stronger, wiser than ever. As you are letting go the last remnants of the old, you are gifting yourself wings to fly free. You are going to feel so much peace as a return of calmness after the deep cleansing and turbulences. All was needed. Now get ready to open new wings. You've moved through so much growth. Allow excitement to find you now. May the last 3 months of the year be the plot twists you were awaiting. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 9/30/25. The end is nigh of an important month, a season, a cycle, an era. Globally, we've reached the top of a mountain we've climbed for 9 years. Yet each of us will have a different view and feelings about what that means. Some will be fulfilled, others disappointed, many in denial, but numbers do not lie, and a brand new cycle begins in January. Your right action today is to celebrate our progress, even if your eyes don't see it and your heart wavers, because during this cycle the evolution of human consciousness has come into full bloom. Light is enveloping the earth and exposing its shadows, and many millions are uniting in peace and love. And remember to claim and celebrate your own special journey and the tools you've gained for the next 9 years. From Divine Sister of the Light, Prairie, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athena, the goddess life-giving gifts and rights. Message: the iron railings have been removed. The water will flow again, and the Holy Mother's garden will blossom. Upon the next phase of collective work, those ascending will meet the goddess's life-giving gifts. This will take place via a frequency match. The children will now have to choose and allow the transmutation of their fallen ego, personality, in order to return into the harmony and beauty of life. Remembrance is on. Many will now leave this plane of existence. The eclipse on the 21st of September 2025 has not yet shown its energies. This will especially be shown between now and the end of February 2026, and it is connected to the clock, the quantum jump, and the spiritual purification and karmic cleansing and growth that has already started since March 10th, 2023. Those who have been doing things without having the right to do them will lose more of their rights, because if they have not confessed, repented, and asked for mercy, they cannot perform the quantum jump, which requires the restoration of the lost rights via self-accountability and purification. So they are still in the descending flow, only they are being pushed way lower in oblivion, lack, and separation now. Life is a goddess-given gift, and if one is threatening and dishonoring this gift, then one does not carry the rights to this gift anymore. Insult towards life and the sacred closes the doors to life. This was the main cause that doomed many genealogies, and their children are still suffering. They did things to others and for personal gain that they didn't have the right to do. Confession and repentance towards such actions is essential. Creation is all about respect. It is all about allowing. It is all about honoring the right to experience. It is all about learning, trying new things, and exploring the power of the adult self via one's true position, as it was given by Source. No one has the right to stop another from experiencing life, tasting things and exploring abilities and possibilities, new horizons, and learning about life itself in respect and good intention within natural law. No one. Rights are all about inner cultivation and growth. You can access them and blossom only when you understand the meaning of respect via inner purity. Source is abundant and can provide anything one needs, but in order to access more of Source gifts, One has to align to natural law via choosing to return to innocence, inner growth, thus sovereignty. The Holy Mother is here. This is her living garden. Those who do not wish to reunite with the Holy Mother via her values and guidance are even triggered by her name, or the steps of confession, repentance, and mercy, are honored and can choose an alternative path. There is a path outside of natural law. This is the human-made 3D law, and lower along with all of its consequences and limitations. When one doesn't honor natural law, then they automatically become a subject to the authority of the 3D law and lower, and must have some kind of parental custodian authority exactly because they are still unaccountable and immature within. So Source knows that they need supervision. Pistis, faith, which is the third part of Trinity, is absent in their field. They cannot be trusted by Source because the Luciferian position of separation, along with all of its utopian expectations and illusions of false power and freedom, is still active in them. The Holy Mother once asked a woman who was ill and suffering if she had anything to share or confess, and the woman said no. At that moment, the woman re-chose the burden and the suffering. The childish ego is an inner wall that can stop one from freedom and healing. False pride, false sense of self, and inner separation that comes out of the wounded ego are not good advisors. Source does not provide a free pass and free rights to those who think that they are higher, special, and an exception by disrespecting themselves, others, or their earthly and divine parents and elders, violating its natural laws, and by not honoring their goddess-given powers in service to the true self and all. The spirit of good cannot coexist with the spirit of evil. These two can meet when the flows change for a certain period of time, in order to exchange energies, because of the necessary rebalancing that is taking place when the bigger cycles change, but they can never coexist. Also, no one has the right to stop another from returning to union with the Holy Mother. No one. This can only be a self-made decision. It is via the Holy Mother that any universal, cosmic, galactic, planetary, collective, communal, interpersonal and personal plane, experience and relationship exists. She has given life to all, good and bad. She has given the right to life to all. She has given harmony and beauty to all. She is Source. The souls who are reuniting to the Holy Mother have already received many of her gifts, and very soon they will receive the gift of the spring of life, which will reopen and allow deep heart recalibration and cellular restoration, bringing healing to the soma. The new Kundalini is being built as we speak. Upon our group work this October in the Celestial Venus 7-day journey in Greece, we have very important missions to perform. The Hades 0 hour, the wedding of the Zeus and Hera spheres, and the redirection of the twin flames for the return of beauty and Eros, and all portals of earth will change. Celestial Venus is the door to the spring of life, opening the soma, transforming. This is the great goddess given right to cellular health and rejuvenation. This is her garden. This is her spring. These are her flowers. These are her children who she deeply loves, and she went through hell to save and redirect. The children who choose her guidance will be able to return to her garden and enjoy again her life-giving gifts. If you wish to follow the Holy Mother, then enter the process of healing and purification via confession, repentance, and mercy, and accept her blessings. 144. Flowing in. Glory to the Holy Mother. Glory to the sacred galactic clusters. Rejoice. The twin flames will get to upgrade and align to their true union and mission. Here we come, for the weddings of gods and goddesses. The Hades 0 hour. All portals of earth, the most important mission. The closing of the door of Hades and the opening of the living flows. The return of the flame to its rightful place via Zeus and Hera. The twin flames' resurrection. The return of Eros, beauty, and Kalos, divine or higher beauty. The planets bring DNA upgrades. Via love, Sophia, and Pistis. Astrology is the great key to ascension. Blessings of clear view. Eri ni. Amalthea Thor. Har Zoronia. Alicia. Hunama Anata Kumara. Yellow Galactic Warrior. From crystallindigogalaxy.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. October Frequencies. The Power of 10, September 30th through October 1st, 2025. Dear friends, as the first star shines in the night sky tonight, October arrives like a golden threshold, carrying the signature vibration of the number 10. After the turbulence and revelations of September's eclipses, this new month feels like a settling of cosmic dust, a time to gather what was scattered and integrate the deeper truths that surfaced. The energy of October invites you to stand between endings and beginnings, to acknowledge how far you've traveled, and to welcome the next spiral of growth. It is a month of completion and fresh starts, an echo of last year's larger cycles now coming into clearer view. The number 10 has long been seen as a symbol of wholeness and divine order. In Pythagorean thought, the tetractys, the perfect triangle formed by the numbers 1 through 4, embodying harmony and the unfolding of the cosmos. In Kabbalistic tradition, 10 corresponds to the Sephiroth, the emanations through which infinite energy flows into the world. Across cultures, 10 is both the sum and the reset, signaling that a journey has reached maturity while simultaneously opening the way for something new. Nature reflects this pattern beautifully. Many plants unfurl their petals in multiples of 5 or 10, mirroring the balance of the decimal system. Our own bodies are designed around this resonance, 10 fingers and 10 toes, the natural tools for counting and creating. Even the solar system whispers of 10s, as the completion of a decade marks the turning of celestial rhythms, each 10-year span offering a chance to pause, measure, and begin again. Within this landscape, the 1010 portal on October 10th stands as a luminous gateway. Numerologically, the date doubles the energy of 10, amplifying the themes of completion and renewal. Sensitive individuals may feel a subtle acceleration around this time. Vivid dreams, intuition sharpened, synchronicities impossible to ignore. It's a day to consciously release outdated patterns and set intentions for the next stage, as if stepping through a doorway into a more refined version of yourself. October also serves as the great integrator of September's eclipses. Those potent lunations stirred deep, emotional, and energetic tides. Now the body and spirit need time to metabolize the experience. You might notice physical sensations, gentle fatigue, a craving for grounding foods, or an urge to simplify your routines. As your nervous system recalibrates, this is the month to weave insights into daily life, allowing eclipse revelations to become lived wisdom. As the leaves turn and the light shifts, October reminds us that endings and beginnings are never separate. The resonance of the number 10 carries both the quiet satisfaction of completion and the bright spark of a new dawn. By moving with its rhythm, honoring closure, embracing fresh starts, and trusting the natural cycles of integration, you align with a universal pulse that is as ancient as the stars and as intimate as your own heartbeat. Have a great transition into the new month, and stay tuned for more energy updates as our journey continues. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. As consciousness rises, multidimensionality reveals so much to explore, to remember, to experience, to apply. I am loving every living, breathing moment. So much love and joy, awe, wonder, miracles, and this is just the very beginning. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, September 30th through October 7th, 2025. Rise and Fly, Supernova Astrology Update. We are coming to the end of the incredibly transformative and intense month of September 2025, with 2 eclipses, 2 kites, and multiple 10 squares. We are not the same as when we started. The word on the street is that we just went through a major upgrade. This level of transformation is exhausting. It will take through the end of the year to adjust to these changes. The next eclipse cycle will happen in February and March 2026, and in the meantime, our reality is turning inside out. Mars has moved over into his home sign of Scorpio and is just finishing up a square to Pluto retrograde at 1 degree Aquarius. This is a call for the leaders of our future to come out of hiding and shine their light. We cannot carry the weight of other people's burdens any longer. We have come to a point in our spiritual evolution that we all must decide for ourselves if we are on or off the Ascension train. The world just keeps getting stranger and stranger, giving us an opportunity to see beyond the matrix veil. Nothing is going to make sense until we come to the understanding that this is a spiritual thing that is happening. Our world is based on lies, and we cannot move forward into our golden age with such discrepancy. Mars in square to Pluto says that we cannot move forward as the empowered visionary leaders we are, while we are stuck under the rubble of so much untruth. Over many lifetimes, supernovas have been severely persecuted and hated for being the light that we are. We have willingly taken the blame for the bad guys over and over again. We are heavy and burdened with collective pain that we continue to magically transmute like miracle garbage collectors. Yes, we have become great at it, but is it the best use of our precious spiritual gifts? We are done giving ourselves away. Our earth must be returned to us, and all of our resources too. It's time for us to live the life we are meant to live. The false limitations of manufactured scarcity are no longer working. We walk in our abundance. We will feel Mars square Pluto through the end of the month. There's a short pause in the first few days of October. Without pressure transits, it might feel strange, like we are falling off the cliff. What am I doing, and how do I get here? We are going in circles, like a marble trying to make its way down the pan and into the hole. September 2025 was like getting triggered into every direction. We can no longer run from the false constructs that have been keeping us in mental prisons. We have no choice but to find our way out and down. The only way is through. From AdrianAlise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, September 30th, the last day of this powerful and transitional month, the moon, ruler of our inner world, remains in Capricorn, the serious and practical goat. Luna will create challenging connections to Mercury, ruler of our thoughts and perceptions, and Jupiter, planet of philosophies and belief systems. The moon will also approach a difficult square with Chiron, ruler of past wounds and traumas, that will be exact tomorrow morning. We are being guided to expand our perspective about what we have just been through over the last 4 weeks of this most recent eclipse season, to see the bigger picture as it unfolds. Yes, this may bring some difficulties in communications, challenges in processing our internal wounds, or a hard time in the balance of family versus career. But remember to take responsibility where needed. Purge what is no longer yours to carry and move into your inner authority to make the next best decisions that are right for you as you expand into the new beginning that beckons you forward. Blessings of love and light to all from ColleenLemma.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. First quarter moon in Capricorn on the Sabian symbol. In a sunlit home, domesticated birds sing joyously. As we reach a turning point in the lunar cycle, we're pressed to assess commitments and responsibilities and how those in turn affect our relationships with others. Maybe too there are issues between work and home life, career goals getting in the way of long-term partnerships. Reservation creeps in, doubts, guilt. We feel like we're doing too much and not enough. Responsibilities can feel like a cage that clips our wings, or they are the foundation that underpins everything, the structure we return to for safety and support. Often it's how we frame things that defines whether we feel weighed down or uplifted. Use this period to create clear boundaries. Define what you need. Clarify objectives. Let go of the heavy burdens that are not yours to carry. Maintain your integrity. When you are the real you, inner harmony is restored and your spirit sings. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 190, White Galactic Dog, Tone 8 with its keywords harmony, integrity, and model, graces the 8th day of the Blue Night wave spell, bringing a mellow vibe like a gentle breeze on a sunny afternoon. Galactic days are relaxing, encouraging us to restore harmony in our lives. Say sorry if needed, get along with others, and avoid discord, as the number 8 symbolizes eternity with time looping around. Galactic energy mellows and softens rough edges. This 13-day cycle, the 15th chapter of the Tzolk'in's 20, focuses on dreams, abundance, and intuition, and today aligns harmony with your dream-driven journey. White Dog represents love, loyalty, and heart, creating a playful, sweet galactic dog that doesn't growl. Be light-hearted like a puppy, less tenacious than usual and more focused on wagging its tail. Matters of the heart are favorable, with romantic encounters likely. If your dream was to find a lover, today looks promising, enhancing your intuitive growth through love and harmony. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papagiorgio, White Galactic Dog, 8 Oak, Keen 190, 30th of September 2025, Modeling Loyalty. Keen 190 = 10 = 1, New Beginnings Leadership. A beautiful, loving day, great for modeling love, loyalty, and compassion with our kin, as the key to liberating our new dreaming. Day 8 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are integrating more love, in order to harmonize abundance in our lives. We integrate these energies through modeling a receptive and compassionate mind aligned with our heart. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm. Action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Today we are modeling compassion and loyalty as a co-creator of this new world. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? We need to reflect on the messages from Spirit and ensure that we are aligned in order to co-create more harmony and model greater love in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8 we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? Planetary service. Please take a moment to hold compassion and unconditional love for all life forms, human, animal, planet, mineral, on our beloved Gaia, for all those souls who are suffering in the lower densities and holding fear. Uphold and uplift them through divine love and pure light. Keep holding this dream for humanity. We are on our way through the gates to Eden. Blessed be. Today's question is, how can I open my loving heart and compassionate mind, connecting with kin, to harmonize greater prosperity and peace on our beloved Nova Gaia? Divine blessings for integrating greater joy and prosperity through loyalty, compassion, and your beautiful loving heart. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 190, White Galactic Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to love, modeling loyalty. I seal the process of heart. with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brother of the Light, Milos Rodik, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the light shift and DNA activation. I am a radiant vessel of source light. I am the embodiment of the new earth frequencies. With every breath, I awaken the codes of my divine DNA, activating the crystalline patterns of my higher self within. I stand in the power of sovereign love, aligned with the laws of the universe, anchoring peace, compassion, and truth across all timelines. I now release all distortions, limitations, and programs that no longer serve my highest expression. As a starseed of the Great Awakening, I command my body, mind, and spirit to attune to the highest frequencies of Source. I anchor the light of the central sun into my being and radiate it outward to uplift all of humanity. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am the crystalline grid made manifest. By divine will, I co-create the new earth. And in this holy now, I am activated, aligned, and free. So it is, and so it shall be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful month of October ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.